Welcome back to another quest for details. I'm Nate. We are out in the wild foothills of the coastal ranges of California, and we're going to go exploring and look around and see what details we can find and what the day has in store for us. Out behind me you can see the Cobb mountain range and all the Knoxville wilderness stretching off beyond that on this side. That's ours to explore today. And I'm sure there's something fun, something interesting, something that we can find waiting just down the road for us. There's an expanse. That's Mount St. Helena, the largest, farthest away mountain there, and then the successive ridges towards us. My home is out there, and if you look here, you can see Cobb with its telltale steamworks. It's that little white puff of steam is there. And we are all the way over here. That's Middletown out there. Middletown, California. I hope you can see the blue ridges. The coastal range, which is actually just a bunch of valleys and ridges. Napa's beyond that farthest one there, and then Sonoma and Petaluma, and then off to the coast. Can you tell people we're here? We have moved on down the Knoxville road more towards Berryessa now. That's where somebody bulldozed through there. So a lot of driving and getting out and looking around, but realized that I hadn't gotten the camera out for a while. Splinter of oak. So let's go look in this little section. These were huge working ranches and stuff out here that are, I don't want to say abandoned, but they're, you know, basically public land and stuff. There is some private land mixed in. So this is all looking sedimentary, but when we were hiking out here before, I saw nodules, and I was wondering about fossils, and, well, what are you to start with? That's something, right? Do you see all the little tubes? See that? It's either a crazy mineral or tubes. See, they actually go all through the rock. Okay, let's look around at all these sedimentary rocks here. Anytime where you find one thing going on, you know, life present in the layers, then that means there might be more. Just quartz. Okay. I say, I'll let you know. It can take a while. These mountains are just layers after layers. So that was some sort of strange luck to walk up with the camera. Here's some with larger particles in it. Just gotta keep our eyeballs out for anything that doesn't look just like plain sand grain, such as that. keep looking at it too. See the stone it's in? That's the layer it came from, not this stuff. Not that that wouldn't have it, but you can speed up your process if it's like sunset like we are. See, a lot of these round ones are concretions. Can you see that? There's an inner circle and then outer circles. And those can have things stuck in them. So that is part of what we're looking for, but for now this might be getting boring, so I will see you hopefully in a second with the next find. Well, that's just a strange looking rock. But I do think that we are going to come back and walk these stretches of this creek and look for nodules to bust open and look for any more of this stuff. And for now, until we head on down the road a little bit, we're running out of light here in the canyon. And it may have just been there to be a clue to let us know where to come back to. Little bone. Right, little leg bone. You're not fossilized, but you are cool. I like little bones when they're all cleaned up. Oh, look at that. There's some cool sedimentary pattern. What are you? You're kind of weird, aren't you? You seeing that? No, because we're not in focus. There you go. Okay, well we'll bring this one home and look at it too. See what I mean? This creek seems to have some things that are not necessarily shiny gemstones, but that we should probably spend a day filling a bucket with and understanding what they are. So put that on the agenda. And yeah, this is in Knoxville public lands. If you are anywhere near it, you can come and discover it yourself. Oh, mosquitoes are out. Okay, I found another little spot. Got the rock hammer. It's a spot where we just drove through. There, not to make you too dizzy, is the truck. And what you can see that the creek is kind of dammed up because they put pavement on the wash. And on this side we have all this fine gravel. So I'm going to kind of slip down, and this is a great time of the year for doing all this because there isn't all the leaves on the willows. So we can just kind of wiggle right through them, and plus you can see what's around you. You know, the sun is set and we're in a canyon, so if these willows had leaves, this might be like way creepier than it is. We're just going to kind of jump right over here. That's the first thing that we see. It's like a chunk of quartz, but remember, quartz is silicate, and so is opal. So we're just hoping for, yeah, maybe not precious opal, although that's what I'm always hoping for. But just some common opal. Yeah, lots of, in fact, in that rhyolite gob looks like there's some pretty silicate rich. See the little layers of it in there? That is actually edging into one of the many forms of the silicate. Tree mushrooms. Look at the wash is actually pretty from this angle. Looking for minerals. Looking for mountain lions. Serpentine. Okay, I'll get back to you. And yet another spot, but it's kind of tight on the road, so I want to stay close by the car. And the first grumpy rancher that comes by looking at me, we gotta go. That's a piece of modern bone. Ooh, there's some minerally looking. Pinkness. Lots of white quartz. Better looking gravel, smaller, so there should be more samples of different types of things. So, once again, to keep this short, what have we here? Some cool looking pink quartz based stone with, wonder how far those go. See the little swirls and stuff? It's not bad. Ooh, nice color to that. Okay, well, we'll look at that at home for sure. Now, quick, do we see anything else pink? Or mountain lions? I do see iron looking stuff. Wow. Guess that's some extruded iron rich rock from a volcano. Yeah. Hunched over at watering holes at sunset. Check the link above for the time that I ran into a mountain lion doing this exact thing. I'll try and either put a link at the end of the video or above us here. Break some rocks. Oh, breaking troll down here. Oh, here's some of the stone. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we've seen this in big boulders on the side of the river and on the side of the roads around here too, here and there, but large ones placed, and I had never seen it in the you know, the wild. That's like a big old piece of, you could call it agate. It's, you know, a quartz with chalcedony qualities that's got banding going on to it, more swirly. It's not a pure chalcedony for sure. So let's whack that. We'll take it home, but we'll whack it. Okay, I know that might seem sacrilegious, but it's just to look inside and breaking long ways there. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I hear a vehicle. This might be the first irritated rancher. I think I'll put the camera away. We have another gob of this stuff. I will throw all these in a bucket of water and clean them up and then show you again. Ah, this almost looks like a swirl of common opal. It's really cloudy and gross. This zone has a lot of the rhyolites and andesites and natural, really plastic natural glasses and obsidians and the whole family of silicate creatures. So there's no reason why there wouldn't be a bunch of common opal mixed in. And we're not incredibly far away from where we already hunted. We've wandered a long way from the truck here, but I'm still finding some pretty cool little layered minerals. You can tell that stuff around here was bubbling and percolating. Even the sedimentary stuff around here has got it going on. See, that's kind of green and that's kind of green and really light and plasticky. Wow, find of the day. I don't know if that's coming through, but that is just a solid crystal layer running through there. I'm going to wash all these like I said, and then we'll bring them out on a sunny day and do a quick cleanup of each of them in a better light at the end of this video. Of course, as we get into the good stuff, it's time to hit the road. Oh look, there's another one. See sorry about the light and the focus, but see all the crystal layer? And it goes off through there. That's nice. That could polish up real good or cut real good. Oh, see we are dribbling pieces, we have so much. I didn't bring a bucket down because we've been getting kind of skunked today, so I didn't think that changing portions of the creek would matter that much, but it does, I guess. Oh, look at that big old nodge. Probably all white agate in there. It doesn't look exactly like quartz. I'll set that in the middle here, because in theory we're actually going back to get the truck. I'm gonna bring that one home and look at it too. Looks a little bit actually like cave tufa. And here's your test for the day. Do you know what that is? I do. I'll tell you at the end when we clean up the rocks. Yes, there's a lot to learn about this little creek, but not much light left for filming our excursion today. So, oh wow. For polishing stones, are you seeing the little swirly agate layers in these? I'm liking that. So we have a lot to go back and clean up and look at already. So, unless I keep pulling swirly pink agate looking things out of the ground everywhere. Well, let's just look a little bit more, come on. Yes, there's pieces of real, this is like rhyolite mixed with carmine opal. It's got that plastic sheen to it, and that light feel. And there's the Blue Ridge Mountains that slants down to the east and into the Central Valley at the base. And on this side, because it's had the entire Pacific plate sliding underneath of it, and pieces of that breaking off and getting stuck on and becoming what is now California, has been raised and raised and raised to where the layers that you're seeing there that used to be flat ocean floor have been raised to that tilt. Hey, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit the subscribe button below. Helps the quest for details grow. I appreciate the support. And if you double click the bell icon next to it, you'll get a notification each time we put out a new video.